And the guy in front of me was really looking at me different. And I'm like, what's this guy looking at?
Yeah.
And I think he was looking at like, yo, this guy's phone's on his hood. Like now that I reflect back, I think I got that look.
Or like
Sorry, not on the hood, like right on top of my driver's seat.
Okay.
Yeah, on the roof. My bad. And anyway, so I turned there. Now I'm taking a right turn onto Highway 7. And I hear something fall at that point on that turn. And then I look through and I'm like, oh, shoot, what was that? My daughter's like, yeah, what was that? And I see in the rear, not the rear view, but the one on the side mirror. And I'm like, oh, man, I think that was my phone. And I'm praying it's one of those moments where it's not, and I find it somewhere, but it's not. So anyway, I U-turn, go back, whatever. I come back, I see the cover, like the clip on the floor broken. So I'm like, the phone's got to be here somewhere. Phone's not there. I walk back to my car, and there's these two guys sitting in the next car. I ask him, yo, can I use your phone or whatever, right? I pick up his phone, and someone picks up. And I'm like, hey, you got my phone? And they're like, yeah, you dropped it? And I'm like, yeah, I dropped it, right? And I'm like, yeah, I dropped it. So then they're like, oh, you didn't want it? And at this point, I'm like, I see the humor in that. Like, oh, you don't want it? I'm like, shut the fuck up. What do you mean I don't want it, right? I'm calling you for a reason right now. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, my life's on the line here. I really need that thing back, so I don't want to talk too,
too greasy.
Yeah. So I'm biting my tongue.
Dan Corgan, a real bad man.
Yeah,
that's the guy that we're saying that sounds like Kodak Black.
I'm telling you, that is that vibe for me, bro. Funny you say that. He's also from Florida. That ain't Kodak.
Yeah, no,
he goes by Jimbo World.
But,
but he's from Florida too. Trust me. And but that right there has been one of my joints for the last couple of months, yo. Trust me, like
I don't blame you.
First thing in the morning after I drop the girls off at school, I pull out that parking lot.
I see you.
No other parents are listening. Pop the sunroof. You know the summer vibes now? Like it's starting to get warm. Turn on that Jimbo, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm vibing, bro.
Yo, I think I'm gonna have to pull up on the shift with that one. A couple times blasting. You already know.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Big up Jimbo World out of Florida. Trust me.
For real.
We're way up here in Toronto, bro, but trust me.
Yeah.
I'm banging that regular.
That still.
But here what?
Only going up this year.
It's us over at Speak Your Perspective. Got SB over here to my right. This is Face. Not behind the camera. All that mix, magic, audio, video, whatever you need. He's got you. Go find him on the internet. If you haven't seen it already, hopefully you can read that. We'll get a cutaway of it at some point, but not. You'll insert the key. Find him. Keep him booked and busy. And if you don't know, I go by Bun, a.k.a.
Let's go fly a kite.
A.k.a. Toronto Joe.
Touch 'em all, Joe.
Like it just oozed of that, and I'm just out here like, all right.
It is what it is. Shout out Lambo Flow, a.k.a. the Don Gargan. Link me, bro. But speaking of Jimbo, I was planning some stuff for the summer because weather's warming up. So, you know, summertime's right around the corner.
You already know.
So I've been busy working on my calendar, trying to figure out what's going on, what things I need to plan for, whatever. And I got a few trips across the border. So I was like, yo, let me bring that to the madam and see what they have to say about something like this. Because if there's one thing that I have to do when I cross the border and go into the States, IHOP. It is must. I'm not coming back without going to IHOP. Right. I promise you.
You know we got IHOP out here though, right?
There's one listen.
And I've been hearing
trash.
Yeah. Which one are you talking about?
I've been hearing.
No, there's one in Niagara too. But yeah, I see what you're talking about, Brampton.
Brampton is trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Like that's
trash,
all I've heard. That's all I've heard.
Trash.
So
and that's so disappointing to me. Like so disappointing.
Like the IHOP in Brampton's trash, right? Not Brampton. Yeah.
Well, Man, we read up on some new joints, you know.
I see that.
Man, read up on some new joints. Man, read up on some new joints. But don't ever forget it, bro. Whenever you're ready.
Yo, man, them should have like a verses.
Bro, in what? Light skin energy already. I wash whoever it is and whatever it is. It don't matter.
I mean,
like, only thing I can't do is spit. I'm not a spitter. Like I can't.
I thought we were talking about the board game.
That's
So,
what I. That's what.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah, but
that's
I
what
mean,
was
like,
coming at it
you're
with.
but that's what you're getting to. But I'm saying
Yeah.
anything, anytime, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
light skin
it.
energy once again.
Oh no.
What,
I guess you
verses?
got. I guess you got two of my buttons.
We could line up a
whatever.
verse. Oh, woo. Okay, this might be one of those. All right, I'll draw for some of my cards. Stuff that you haven't even heard
Yeah,
before.
like,
but-
all right, if you want to do it today, or one episode be like, all right, this is what's going on, and yo,
listen.
You really want to do that one day? We can do that one day.
hey,
Come on, SB man. You don't want this smoke.
I want
bro.
people to vote on it too. I'm game with that.
yo,
What, top 20 buttons?
Okay, no, the
best
only one.
drop. Ooh, we got categories and shit. Best drop.
The
I'm game
only-
with that.
Okay, the only one I'm gonna give it to you. I'll give it to you for is the Nas. The Let's Get It All in Perspective.
Yeah.
That murders any sound. Like that's a bomb.
That's not the only one
That's
though.
no, but
Is
that's come on. That's the best one you got. And my counteraction to that is this one.
If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack.
But it don't slap the same.
Not even
It don't
close.
slap.
It don't
Not even
slap
close.
the same.
It don't.
Yeah.
It
But
don't.
big up
It
Jay all day. Jay all day.
You're thinking that's the only one that I got? I feel like I got so many nice ones.
don't. He's
But-
taking it personal.
So funny you say that though. Big up my big sister. We had a little surprise party for her last week, right?
All right.
One of the games we broke out, Ox God. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Ox
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Bruh. Bruh. It was a time.
How many people?
You know what we did? It was her and I,
Mm.
like my older sister and I, versus my younger brother and his fiance.
Okay.
And everybody else was just judges.
Okay.
But we had my aunt here, and my aunt is in her 50s.
Mhm.
So we had that demographic, plus as young as 17 in the room.
Right.
So it was really challenging for some of the songs, and yo, it was good. Like it was good. It was good. Like it was good.
See,
Ox God is one of those board games that, yo, we're gonna have to bring out one of these days, and probably we could even. I mean, YouTube's gonna be on our asses for the copyright
I'm-
infringement, but
I'm not even playing that. We already know you got the music part down.
no, but we're just talking buttons though. Like if, you
Yeah,
just
if we're
wanna
just
go-
doing buttons, I'll give that a shot. I think I could. It's not just music at that point.
See, right now is
nah,
when you
it's-
hit.
it's-
Right now is when you hit. You should have hit that Joe buttons
I could have, but I
because
mean,
we're
like,
talking about buttons.
no, I get all
Pressing
that.
buttons on time. Joe. Nah, come on, it's there.
I try to lay off the buttons. I'd rather it's more quality than quantity for me.
All right, well,
It's all of the above, in my opinion.
Yeah.
let's not stray. Crossing the border tradition. So
Mm.
you got one, because somebody has to have something. Because I know more times we don't get certain liquors up here the same way those guys get over
That's
there.
what it
So
is.
it's a one
That's
thing
what
we
it
have to
is.
go.
For me, that's what it is. It's just taking advantage of like the opportunity to get something before, like, or the access, like, you know what I mean? Like, gotta come with a Henny White. Like, more times it's almost standard. Like, you know what I mean? Just Henny White.
That's
Just
the one
'cause.
thing when you
Just
cross the
'cause.
border.
Not one thing. And then kicks, to be honest, them two. Like, though, I feel like, and not necessarily Henny White, but like, that's like, that will always be the go-to. If it's not Henny White, then it'll be something else. That, you know what I mean? I'm not able to cop, or like there's a deal, so it's like, let me take advantage of the fact that I'm here and I'm getting that deal. But
Where can you get Hennessy White right now?
Henny
More
White,
times I'm buying it in the islands when I'm in Jamaica or
but
something.
that's what I'm
like that.
saying. You can get it in New York.
Can you?
I could have sworn we can get it in New York. I could be mistaken. I know it's in the islands for sure, but I could have sworn you can get it in New York too.
I know for the
I-
longest
I
we couldn't
like-
get the black years ago. When the black first came out, we couldn't get the black up here right
Yeah,
away,
yeah,
so we
yeah,
get
yeah.
it from the States.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can get no white in the States. Like, I never purchased white in the States.
Yeah, I could be mistaken then. Ah, snap. But yeah, that's it though.
I got zero traditions now. The liquor
Nothing?
thing, the liquor thing used to be a thing. You go to duty free, you want to grab something,
Yeah,
grab
yeah,
some
yeah.
Blue Label
Oh
or
yeah,
something
that
like
would be yo.
But now I'm just like, for what? I'm not even drinking like I used to. There's nothing that I really want.
There's no
So-
one restaurant that you have to go to.
Nothing.
What's that one that everybody always talks about? Damn it, something Garden. What's
Olive
that?
Garden?
Olive Garden.
Ooh.
It's all right.
This
Yeah.
guy hit me with the ooh. What? There's no way
Yeah,
you're one of
bro.
those ones.
Honestly, bro, I passed through one time scene, and when I was like, yo, because I'm thinking, yeah, it's Olive Garden, whatever. Like it's not, you know what I mean, real Italian food. Real, like, you know what I mean? It's not the, you know, y'all's popping, dog. Popping. And if anyone said, yo, like, yo, let's pass through Olive Garden, I'm with it.
What I used to like was if I go through Houston Airport, I gotta go to Blaze Pizza.
All right.
But now we got Blaze Pizza out here too. So that was
the same though? Is it the same?
It's hard to say because they're some of their food tastes a little different, but it's close enough. Like it does justice. I like it.
And that's the next thing too. Like for whatever reason, I don't know what it is in the air, it's in the water, whatever, but you get the same product. Hold it up. U.S. product versus Canadian product. Something different.
Yeah, I know.
With so much like
extra large is like our small.
Oh,
like,
let's not even get started with the size.
Or sorry, the other way around. My bad.
The scale definitely ain't even on that front.
But remember we were talking about Dunkin' Donuts the last time? The whole coffee conversation?
Yeah.
Yo, they got their lid game tight.
What do you mean?
We're struggling out here. McDonald's is struggling with their lid. Starbucks is struggling. Everybody's struggling with figuring out how the fuck to use this little thing and open it up so you could drink properly and it's not spilling on you. I honestly don't understand what kind of engineers are required for this simple job, but they got their game tight. They lift it up. You could drink no problem. Oh, it's getting too cold. Shut it back. No issues. Props to Dunkin' Donuts for that. I would purchase more of your products if you're out here, but we know Tim Hortons wiped you out. But still, outside of that, I was at what airport was I at? I think I was at one of the ones in New York. No, Atlanta. I was at Atlanta. The button works. Grab some Dunkin' Donuts. No worries. Nothing spilling on me. There's no spillage. There's no napkins. There's none of that. It's just like it's smooth. Why is this so difficult? Why is it so difficult to just get a lid on and not have to worry about all that? Like, how long has coffee been around, man? How long have coffee lids been around? I don't get it.
Yeah, but I feel like there's something with everything where we just find these new innovations where how come somebody never thought of that before? Yeah, so there might be somebody out there with a genius idea that could even top what Dunkin' Donuts has right now, but...
I'll throw a next one. I'm in India. Starbucks. Their Starbucks is not that great. Sorry. It was not following the protocol of the formula. But you know how Starbucks is? I don't know what it was. But you know how Starbucks used to give you those green little things to put in the caps? Yeah. So your coffee doesn't get cold. Now they don't do it anymore because it's plastic.
Oh, so no, I could have sworn that. Anyways.
They don't do that no more. But the one thing that I give props to the Starbucks at the Mumbai airport was they got like a wooden one. So they're being, I guess, I don't know, environmental friendly, but they put like a little wooden clip in there to make it work. We should move on to that too.
Is that environmentally friendly? That's what, they ain't chopping down trees to get that shit?
Yeah. I don't think anything's really environmentally friendly anymore. Like all these things that we say are recyclable, like none of them are recyclable.
Bro, at some point, any consumption is like, I guess, a detriment to the environment.
Pretty much. Let's just start like hunting again.
Damn, so that's it, man. Nothing for the U.S. visits. Like that's all the man them got.
What do you got? What do you got?
I said the IHOP, and that's about it. So I don't know. Well, anybody who might have something out there.
I'm not even in the States like that. I'm gonna be real.
For all we know, there might be some Canadian traditions that U.S. people have.
They like our beer. I know they like our beer better still. We got a higher percentage than them. They want that out there. Yeah, that's probably.
I think we probably have a hell of a lot more craft beers too.
Yeah.
All them on the nose, Coors, Budweiser.
That's it.
That's about it.
That's that. Oh no, gotta broaden your horizons on that front.
Well, if you got something, hit us in the comments. Tap in with us. Let us know if you got anything that once you cross the board, you're gonna have to go grab. We're gonna go pay some bills, I guess, at this point. But shout out to that first segment sponsor, the brand Kited. We got this guy over here wearing the Raptors jersey. I don't know why, because those bozos are out, but we'll talk about it after the break. If you're in the GTA and need your car detailed, visit Speckless Pro Auto Detailing. They specialize in both exterior and interior cleaning, including headlight restoration and salt stain removal. Book online at www.specklessprodetailing.com or call 416-262-0702. Don't accept anything less. Visit Speckless.
Only going up this year.
All right, yo. Before we get to those guys,
Yeah.
because I don't even know why you bothered wearing that jersey today, I'd rather start with these guys.
Touch them all, Joe.
Big up the Jays right now. What?
First up, I was gonna say, no matter what, I'm a Toronto Raptor fan. No matter what, I'm a Toronto Blue Jays fan. No matter what, those are
So
my
why you not
squads.
wearing a Blue Jays jersey, bro? Why didn't you wear a Blue Jays jersey?
That's like saying when I wear a Blue Jays jersey, why am I not wearing a Raptors jersey?
Raptors are done.
Current events.
Yeah, Raptors are finished. Like, why
Nah,
are you?
this is always 24/7, 365. No matter what.
Alright.
No matter what. And I wanted to give my boy a little love.
Oh my
little
god,
respect.
there's no way that's
Nah,
what we're doing, bro.
nah.
I didn't even
First
take
off-
in that was the
first-
jersey he's
First
wearing.
off,
So hold
first
on.
off-
You know, I know exactly where it's going with this, right? Okay, you know what?
bro. Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt like embarrassed to be a Toronto fan, like disappointed as to be a Toronto fan, like you know what I mean. And I'm talking about Toronto fans, like Leafs as a whole. Leafs fans are a whole nother, that's a whole other entity in the city. You already know what it is if you live here, if you're from here. But Jays are my boys. Jays, that's my squad. Raptors are my squad. How are we reducing ourselves to be threatening a child? That's what we're reduced to, yo. Like I get it as a Toronto fan, notwithstanding the championship, which is, we already know what that was, but to be a Toronto fan, a Raptors fan, the amount of dog days, the amount of disappointment that you had to shoulder, the amount of just and someone now like DeMar DeRozan, who was a real writer for the Raptors.
He's heating up.
The real to be honest, he was the first one. He was the first legit you know what I mean? He was the first one that wanted to be yo, I want to be a Raptor. I want to retire. I want to do all that shit, whatever. So now the man gets traded. Now, see, the man gets traded. All right, that's one thing, whatever. Now he's at home. He's doing his thing. He's taking care of the team he's repping, taking care of the business. Obviously now, the play-in, link up, Chicago's Toronto. And you expect his daughter to be cheering for the Raptors. You know what I mean? You expect her not, she's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. She's cheering for her father. And because her tactics, cheering for her father, that was what happened to be the Achilles heel that ended up to being the Raptors' demise and the season done. Really? We're threatening a child, bro? We're threatening a little girl, bro? That's what we're doing? That's what we're really doing out here, bro? Disgusting, bro. I don't Toronto, trust me. If you know the history, there's so much shit that we've done, bro. And I remember I used to be why do Boston fans get to be like Boston fans? And why do New York fans get to be like New York fans? And why do Chicago fans get to be like that? And then you want to label us da 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 da. And I was yeah, no, we're Toronto now. I was I don't give a shit. No, we're them. That was one time I was just nah, bro. No blah. Nah.
What's even worse is that this comes a week after the whole LSU Angel Reese issue where she was getting attacked by the media for her yayo.
And I don't even that whole, bro, shout out to Angel Reese, yo. Straight up salute. The hypocrisy, the wit.
Bro. But then to hear
salute, yo.
the morning after, and I really don't listen to sports radio as much anymore. Within 30 seconds of me turning it on, didn't I hear one of these clowns talking about how she should have been disciplined and all this other foolishness?
The level of hypocrisy, bro. It's one of those where it just gets to a point where and you just have to just, you know what, fan it, because it's
that was definitely disappointing.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Very disappointing.
But another chapter in history. You know what I mean? Another chapter in history, cuz.
Sorry for DeRozan to now too, because he's out. So even though they beat the Raptors, I know he ended up losing, but it would have been nice to even see him get to go a little bit further into the playoffs. But The Jays, though. SB, you gotta come on. You gotta be watching a little bit of baseball, bro.
Nah.
Nothing. Zero.
Zero.
So Tampa Bay's run.
Bro, I'm so I didn't even want to get to the point where it'd be cocky and whatnot, but like I was so confident that was gonna end here. I was so confident.
Me too.
I was so confident.
I was so mad at myself. I never bet it. So mad at myself.
And I'm so glad it was the first game too. Like off the rip, like no long talk. Like
that's
you know
it.
what I mean? We won the series off the gate. Yeah,
I just want to know if they went into the game really on the energy, saying like wanting to suggest to them that at the end of the season, you guys are gonna have to come through us to get to where you want to go. So we're gonna show you now that we can beat you, just so you get it all out of your head. So okay. So the Jays now could put that pin in Tampa Bay's head, knowing that they're the ones that stopped our run. So come the playoffs, they're gonna have that feeling, that lingering feeling, like, yo, we went up there and they 2 out of 3, they handed us. Can we do it? Can we do it? And once you start putting that doubt in your mind, SP, you know that energy.
Yeah.
Once you start putting that doubt in your mind, because yo, just last week the man came here. What? Not even last week. A couple days ago. He came in here on some, yo, Bun, you trying to roll? I'm like, nah, I'm good still. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. This guy was here for like 6 hours. Getting ready to go. I'm like, yo, man. Yo, let's go. I think I rolled 2 deuces and this guy just took my money and left, yo. I was like, yeah, man.
Yo, this guy.
I'm done.
He didn't even give me props after that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even hail him up. I'm not gonna lie still. Like, I wasn't mad at him. It was just like, nah, my energy is all the way. Like, you have no idea right now how low my. Just go, bro. Just go. Because what you're gonna have to like sit here and listen to me start spilling out my sorrows for the next 45 minutes if that's the case. Cause this guy really just ended my night. So I'm like, yo, give me that. And I told the man no off the rip. You know they even told him. You know what I told him to get him off my back. I was like, you know what? How about we just roll for fun?
You pull one of those? Wow.
The thing is, I said it to him, and I
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
I said it to him. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you this because I know this is gonna like end all of that energy for you. And it's gonna dead the argument. Exactly.
And it did.
Exactly.
He tried to creep up after though. Like he thought like he had the one up on me with the energy when he was calling me out. And then we're doing a little back and forth with the trash talking. But I feel like I'm good at that. Where he's like, you know what your problem is? You pick up the money too quick. And I'm like, the problem with you is you don't get a chance to pick it up.
Nah, because every time if I drop a 5 and he's dropping a 10, he'll pick up the 5 and put it in his pocket. And I hate people that do that. I hate it. I understand. Yeah, I know the mathematics. I just like, why you gotta touch the money off the rip, bro? You didn't even roll yet. Like, roll.
For me, it's like it's my money.
So you're gonna cash it out and then roll after, like
sometimes it's just like automatic. Like, you know what? It's my bank. So what? If I'm running off that, off my strength. But my money's on the table. If we're playing, what are we playing? If it's off the rip, we're playing $3-5 games.
So then I think I just figured it out. I think go continue.
Like you know what I mean? Like, what is it established, or are we increasing it off the rip? Because it's like, what do you mean? Why am I taking the money? Are we increasing it off the rip? Every game is like, you know what I mean? What is it?
I look at it like you need every single edge that you could get.
Exactly.
To repeat your behavior.
Yeah.
So if I've already won, fuck yeah, I'm taking the money.
Yeah.
Piece of it
That's
behind.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's my money. That's what I'm saying.
So to me, now in my head, it's like you can't show up with that small amount. I should never drop a 5 on this guy. If anything, I should drop a 50.
Hey.
If you want to start breaking, or if you want to break my 50 to put in your pocket, then all right, at least I know you're out here banging. But we ain't playing small fries around here no more then, because that's what it's gonna be.
We don't have to do that though.
We don't have to do
what? Are you saying that we can play for more?
Bro,
we can play for more.
All right. All right.
Just don't don't take the energy away after. Just be like, yo, the game's over. Like we could be friends now.
I'll just make sure you spend your money before you get here. Go to Starbucks for me. Grab me a super grande mocha. I don't even know what those drinks are called, bro. A mocha frappuccino,
venti chai,
venti chai
in India.
What do they call it, man? When you get the syrup, as you gotta know this one, Cali style.
I just got my
when they do the drizzle around the cup.
I usually tell them not to do that, so I don't know what that is. I just say, trying to save on the calories. Give me all the other sugar.
Yeah. You don't like the drizzle, eh?
Not really. I don't like the whipped cream either, unless I'm really in the mood for
I
it.
feel like it's entering a pause conversation. I felt real uncomfortable all of a sudden, yo.
I thought he was gonna pick up on it. I was just trying to mess with him, yo.
I'm over the pause game, unless it's a serious pause. I feel like you guys are like overplaying the pause right now.
How?
Nah, man.
Drizzle's a pause now.
Nah, he was saying it was going in that direction.
Yeah.
I mean, because I wanted to reference last week when you're out here on some I like to grapple. Like,
There's nothing wrong with grappling.
all right.
If I was like, I like grappling men all day, every day, I could see what you're talking about.
all
But
right. We're drifting because I also wanted to add time clock, the pitch clock that they've got now. How you feel about it?
I'm not mad at it. It does speed up the game. I'm not mad at it. The one thing I'm mad at is they took away the shift.
Yeah.
That is one thing where I'm just like, how are you telling me how to manage my personnel?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Everything else I'm fine with. The bases, pitch, like I'm fine with all that. With that shift, that shit really don't sit well with me.
You find that it's speeding up the game, though, right?
Oh, for sure.
And you like that? Because I'm enjoying it very much so.
Yeah, baseball is a long game, and I always said I baseball is my favorite sport to play, but not to watch. It's a little more like unless it's Jays baseball or like playoff baseball, or World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
Like unless it's that, bro. Like I have a hard time like being motivated or feeling engaged with the game. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have that much. You know, like I need to have like a vested interest like with the Jays. If not, like I can't appreciate the game unless it's that level, playoffs or World Baseball Classic. It has to be that level, or else I can't enjoy it.
how are people watching cricket?
See, I don't even watch. I don't watch cricket. I'll be
I'm
honest.
just saying. Like some of these games go on for days. Literally. How are you watching cricket?
Like, come on, cricket, bro.
I'm
Bro,
not mad
come
at
on.
No, West Indies all day straight.
That's what I was gonna say.
West Indies all day.
Cricket ain't even a sport to me. Cricket's a pastime.
Yo, that's like
the- volleyball.
It's the second largest sport in the
What?
world, man. Second largest sport in the world.
I know, but like, come on. I've never understood this
Yo.
cricket thing. And I know it's ignorant of me because we're on this side of the world, but that's what we are. We are ignorant to everything on the other side of the world. It is what it is, man.
Guys made it we.
Hey, you gotta belong to something, somebody, somewhere.
Damn.
No?
I guess.
It's either your left wing, your right wing, you're black, you're white,
I was just saying the whole cricket thing, the ignorance thing, man. I
you're
respect the sport.
Buddhist, you're Christian. Let's not get into the Dalai Lama conversation because
Yeah.
you want to talk about pauses.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yo, that caption needed a pause.
So right, man. So like, what do we? Moving on.
Next.
What were you gonna say? I
Basically.
feel like I cut you out. What were you saying?
I don't even remember what I was
Uh,
Something about cricket. It wasn't anything important, don't worry. I was gonna add in this whole thing about how I freaking drove all over Punjab trying to get their jersey for a cricket team out there to rock it. Can't find it nowhere, man.
I told you.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done that yet. Still,
bro.
yeah, I got to do that.
Trust me, I don't know. India's a population of 1 billion people. I don't know how much teams you got out there. I don't know what specific team, but if I would point you in a direction, it's that joint.
Now, their international jerseys available. You can find that. It's not hard. But when they have their state
Yeah,
teams,
and I'd imagine they
That's
have
hard.
some state. I would imagine they have some. I mean, some, but
Nah.
hey,
I spoke to like a whole bunch of different stores, and their whole, I guess, thing behind it is, well, no one's gonna buy the older jerseys because the sponsors change. So it's not like out here where you could still get an older jersey from the year ago, and most
I see
times the
you.
sponsors
Yeah,
are still
yeah,
the same.
yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
all right, that kind of makes sense, but I can't even find it on Amazon. So that's wild to me. Other than the fake ones, so I don't know,
Well-
maybe you'll see me in the fake jersey. I don't know. Maybe I
That's
should
the only-
bleep that out. I'm trying to get the authentic shit, man.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah.
You might see like a little kited logo on the jersey stuff.
Hey,
Hey,
man. I like how you did that there, because shout them out once again.
We need to.
Big
put
up
some
the
good
brand
stuff.
Kited. Thank you very much for everything you've done for us so far.
Stay kited.
We very much rate and respect you. And like he just said, stay kited.
Let's go fly a kite.
Still trying to get that Jug City jersey. Shit is dirty.
Woo! And on that note,
War going on outside, no man is safe from.
shout out this next segment sponsor, the good friend over at Body Ammo. Go find them on the internet, www.bodyammo.ca. Protect your mind, body, spirit, and soul. SB. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So we're talking about Damar's daughter, right?
Yeah.
And whatever other fans are getting mad at her and stuff like that. So the same fight that we're talking about with Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya the week before. So the first time that they fought, Alex knocks him out. Oh no, the first time he knocked him out, he stops the fight, he wins or whatever. His son, so Alex's son, after Alex finished knocking out Adesanya, comes in the ring and starts mimicking the knockout. So he's like pretending to fall and he's acting all stuff like that. Whole nother level, right? So first of all, disrespectful. Nothing happens, cool. But now the fight that just happened, Adesanya knocked out Alex. After the fight, Adesanya looks at the son, who might be a teenager now, and does that same thing back to him after knocking out his father. So
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
right?
I saw them on that move.
Not bad.
All right, that says it.
I had to top it off with that one.
That
guys.
says it.
Yeah.
Everybody that I've had the conversation with, we've been a little split. Some people were like, some people are like, yo, it's a kid. You shouldn't do
Does
that
that
to a
make me a
kid.
hypocrite?
You see where I'm going with it?
Touche. That's why. Touche. Because I'm so firm on both sides. Like I can't. Like I just have to own. Like I have to own it. Like
I think the scenarios
what
are
it is?
different, though. I think the scenarios are different.
Because I don't want to. I don't want to use that excuse as a way out. Like, you know what I mean? If I have to own it, I'll own it. Because like I said, I'm firm on both sides. Like, you know what I mean? But if it is enough, then cool. Then you know what I mean? Then
That's that energy. That's that energy.
Yo.
Shout out Body Ammo. That's the energy, bro. Like, trust me.
Let's decipher the difference, though, right? So, like, I get your point with Damar's daughter because it's more the fans that are arguing about it. She's cheering on her father. And I don't think she's doing anything out of line. Like every other fan is doing the same thing.
Fan. And that's the thing. Toronto fans, we know we're so much worse.
They're just not doing it the same. It's like
she was successful.
Exactly. But it worked in her favor. But imagine being the only person screaming.
Come on, bro.
And at a quiet arena when the home team's taking their foul shots and you're hearing that. That's going to stand out.
Hey.
So, like,
honestly, though.
And she's timing it perfectly, too. Exactly. And that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Come on,
that's
man.
all you can do with it.
I just remember when we won the championships, we did some dirty shit, too, though. When Buddy injured his knees, being walked out, we're cheering.
Yeah.
I heard the comparison to that, too. But I heard a friend of mine that I work with actually said he was in the arena the night it happened. It was... They were overreacting. It wasn't even that bad.
Fair.
It's like,
okay,
they just wanted to turn that into a story.
But this
according to him.
But all right, fair. So this situation now, and all right, fair enough. I can see how that could be blown up like that, right? But this scenario is like, yo, should he have taught his son some manners? Like, you're in a combat sport, just finished beating this guy, your son comes in and he's acting a fool. Like,
And that's
there's a little bit of responsibility on you as a father.
That's
no?
one of those things they teach you at a very early level.
Yeah. What part?
Humility.
The respect?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't think for a second that you
Yeah.
can't get it at any point in time.
Yeah.
So don't do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember times even when I used to fight or spar and whatever, if you hit somebody,
Punching those girls?
Hadouken!
yeah, you'd have to go back and watch one of the early episodes for that one. But haha, funny. But whenever you hit somebody too hard, they'd make you turn around. So you didn't have to watch them standing there struggle. Like trying to get their breath back or cry or any of that stuff. You'd have to turn around and don't look. I remember those lessons very early on. Shout out Northern Karate at the same time.
I like that.
You know what's funny? My aunt, so just put her son, child, like damn it, he's probably 6, 7 now,
Yeah.
6?
Yeah.
6 or 7. Started karate this week.
Yeah.
At Northern Karate.
All right. There you go.
Another one.
There you go.
Discipline, dedication, and determination. And you see who I was just playing during the break. See how it all ties in? Full circle.
Of course,
Discipline,
related.
that discipline, dedication, and determination.
I feel like the
E-block.
type of discipline you're going to get off combat sports, whatever format you put in, it's uncomparable. Like, it's not comparable to any other sport. Like, it's just different, bro. It's different because it's like you're in there by yourself. You're being taught the lessons. You're practicing. You got to really make your own self-identity. Not to say you don't get it in the team environment, but I'm saying in that.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So back to the conversation though, right? So then when Adesanya does this back knocking out the man's father, I shouldn't say man, the kid's father. He's probably like maybe 13 now, 12 if that. Is he out of line?
No.
No, done it. I don't think he's out of line either.
To me, it's one of those. You can only hope that everybody has a moral compass at the end of the day, right? But that's always going to be based off of their perspective.
You think that's morally off?
But for some, it might be. But at the end of that something like that could also come from the kindest human being you'd ever come across in your life, just in that one moment, because you caught them on that one day in time. Nobody's perfect, bro. We're all gonna have those little slip ups here and there.
I don't even think it's a slip up. I feel like from a competitive
whether it was or
standpoint,
not, but whether it was or not, it's just you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Now, he definitely isn't damned if he don't, but I get what you mean.
But is it?
Yeah. Now I think he should.
Internally, he's gonna be like, "I wish I did it. I wish I did it."
I'm happy he did it. I think it teaches the kid a bit more of a lesson on
Yeah,
how to be in this world.
But you would hope that his father now goes and teaches him that lesson, like you said before.
Yeah. I feel like he fathered his son more than he did in that moment. Like this is what could happen when you're, out there acting a fool.
Either which way, it's one of those moments where you do it because it fulfills you mentally, emotionally.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And then what about
do it? But at the end of the what? Go ahead.
I'm off that. I was gonna be like, what about Trump sitting in those front row seats after his hearing? Like, he's out there the whole freaking event.
We could talk about it. But the last thing I was gonna say is, at the end of the day, just make sure. Shout out our sponsor against our segment sponsor, Body Ammo. At the end of the day, you gotta protect your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Go get yourself some Body Ammo.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some Body Ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of wha'SUP.
Who wants to be king?
Big up First King Clothing Co. Go find them on the internet. Go find them on Instagram. Got some new stuff coming for the summertime, about to hit the streets. Shout him out real quick. First King Clothing. 1ST clothing. One ST King clothing. SB, what's up?
You gotta lead the way here. We gotta get your perspective on this.
Okay, so
Oh, that's amazing.
during the break, I stepped outside as I typically would.
Let's go fly a kite.
Came back in and I said, you know what? Why didn't you wear a Jays jersey for real, for real? The reason I asked is because it brought me back to some jerseys that I no longer have. And it was one of those, going back to our whole energy thing, I had to get rid of those at the conclusion of wait, come on, what?
Why you gotta point it out? Why you gotta point it out? Why you gotta point it out? I'm waiting for the time in here. The camera wasn't on me. I was gonna be like,
come again. I'm like, what am I walking into with this? I saw this hand move over to the board. I'm like, But anyways, I'm like, there's certain like,
I gotta hide the board.
I hold on to things, but there's some things that just carry a certain energy that I'd rather let go of. As cool as they might be to hold on to and want to have and be able to say, yeah, I get to make good use of this.
Yeah,
I'll sacrifice that energy for it and just let it go. And I remember you and I had a conversation a while back, and you're talking about getting rid of your Jordans. So the question would be, is like at the end of your relationship,
why'd you have to say what it was?
Toss?
Guy is just fucking putting it out. Yeah.
Sorry, honey. Whoever you are.
Yeah, we throw out the material things and we hold on to the grudges.
That's the energy? That's what you're going with?
I'm playing, man. I'm playing.
So how do you feel about it? You get rid of this stuff or you hold on to it?
I do.
Everything?
I do.
Every last thing?
I love how you flipped it back on me again, though, but I'll take the bait. It took me a while to get to that point where I actually started getting into the energy component.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
So there was a point where I'm like, I never thought of it like that. Where I would keep whatever it was, provided it was a good gift.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then I started to look at it like this association is with X.
Yeah.
Pun intended. Ooh, that was good. So over time, I'm like, I'm not even that anymore. I don't even really speak to that person anymore. I have nothing to do with that person anymore. And it kind of still reminds me of them. And like, I don't want that.
Exactly.
Even on a subconscious level. So it's all gotta go. It's all gotta go.
Yeah.
This guy's just smoothly grabbing a drink right now.
Like, sorry, don't let me stop you. I was just grabbing some more the fridge.
No, we want your perspective on it,
kind of
man.
thirsty.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
Well, I guess I can go in a bit further because there's some things I'll toss, but then there are other things that I've held on to that, it's kind of weird that I even still have some of these things, but they really meant that much to me at that time.
The thing, there are certain things that I kind of wish for fun I kept. Like the letters and all that, like just from time ago for shits and giggles.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Nah. We got the videos though. I'm joking.
Got him.
And then I got some of the colognes that have.
Remember my shit's on VHS.
I do, but I don't know who I got it from, so I can't really associate it. Like that was a common gift that everyone would give.
Cologne.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know who I got it from. I have like a fucking stack of them, bro. I probably never had to buy myself cologne. But
same way.
Yeah. So yeah, I've kept them. Why'd you give me that? Like, oh, you kept the cologne? Like what? What was wrong with me keeping?
No, I thought you meant like you got rid of the cologne because.
No.
That's what I was like,
no.
Really?
I don't know who I got it from. So to me, it's like that's the one thing I can just keep.
All right.
Yeah, but the clothing and stuff like that's gone. Everything else is pretty much gone. Like, yeah, that would be the only thing that I actually have.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where like now I've talked to a few people and it's just been little tiny things. What did she even give me? I don't even remember. And it wasn't even like Nah, gone.
You wouldn't keep it? Like you get rid of it?
Yeah,
you get rid of jewelry too?
I held on to it at a time, but then no.
So what'd you do with it?
I would get rid of it or sell it. Just depending if it was still value.
Yeah. Might have to go to the pawn shop this week before I hit the road.
Yeah.
There you go. You can make that an experience, man.
Yeah.
I've never been to a pawn.
Yeah, but you should play
I think
that
I've been to a pawn shop
that
before.
scam of them players. Is that what it says? You should play that right there.
Nah, come on, SB, man.
Yo.
You can do better than that.
Isn't that how you say it?
Scammer.
Scammer. I need the button. I need the button.
Scammer.
All right, so I know how to say it now.
Bring that home to your mom, yo.
Yeah. You know what? I am gonna bring that home. So I'm gonna go in her face and start saying it. See her reaction. But that's how I feel about these pawn shops, though.
You're obviously taking a hit off the.
That's a nice way to say it.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta know that you're not coming out with like that full value.
No,
but at
but
the
that's
same time, you can't be taking a low ball. Just hold that. Like you gotta try and. No,
I just wanted to hit the button, bro. I wasn't really trying to debate it or analyze it like that. I hear you. Keeping me honest.
So what? You're on Team Toss It? Everything's got to go?
Team toss. Yeah. Team
Yeah,
toss. And I'm the wifey would say I'm a hoarder. Now, I hold on to all kind of shit, like, you know what I mean? Nah, but like that, like toxic energy, no, especially. Like maybe if, you know, it just ended, like, you know, maybe if there's no bad blood, maybe, like, you know what I mean? Then maybe that's a different story. But if it's on some bad blood, toxic, like you know what I mean? If you're leaving the energy, like if it's still in the air off that strength, nah, then.
Yeah, so if the energy's good and it just continues to be good, is it okay to keep it?
I don't see why not. Like why at that point I'm thinking, why is it something to get rid of?
Unless your partner says toss it.
And that's a whole different conversation.
But if she says toss it, you toss it?
That's a whole different conversation.
Well played, sir.
Touche. Word travels.
Yo, but when I got into the whole energy component, when I'm like, I'm not talking to this person no matter what, good or bad, it's just nothing. Let's just say it's completely neutral. When I started to understand the energy part of it, and this isn't even too long ago, and it wasn't even like a gift. Like, you know, when you just go, yo, you got gum or something like that, they give you like a pack of gum or whatever. It's girl, give me breath mints, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not seeing you after this. I gave her fucking everything. I get this shit. I'm like, Carl, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like that's it. Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't even like anything rude. It wasn't a fight. But I know she gave me that look like, what are you giving me? Like,
Damn, maybe I need to do some cleansing for real then. Oh no, but shit's been all good.
Then?
Well,
then why
maybe
would
it
you
could
need
be better.
Touche. Oh boy. Thank you for that one. I think we'll take one last break. We'll come back and we'll wrap this episode up.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some body ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of wha'SUP.
Only going up this year.
Woo, buddy. Time's moving still. You're good over there, yo? SB, what's up, yo?
Yo, have you found any cell phones lately? I'm just saying, like, have you though? Isn't it
Have
like
I ever found a cell? What do you mean, like?
Sure, ever.
Like, I don't know.
I was gonna say,
what kind of question? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm saying lately
because I don't know what you're talking
Have
about.
you-
I don't know.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Just calm it all down.
Have you found a cell phone?
Have you
Like-
found a cell phone lately, or have you lost your cell phone lately?
Can't say I have.
Do you just make me say it and then make me say it again like they don't know what I'm talking about? do you get how, like, once upon a time, right? If you lose your cell phone, if you find a cell phone, I guess losing the part's still the same. But if you find a cell phone, it was like, oh shit, hit the lottery button. Like, you feel like, oh God, I got something here. You know what I mean?
I remember back in the day.
That's
Yeah,
what I say.
yeah,
There's a
yeah.
small window of time.
Now it's like you.
Yeah.
Now it's like you pick it up and you're like,
Yeah, who's this?
you know, like who's watching me? Because they're gonna follow me. I don't want this. Like, take this off of me.
Yeah.
Because
You return it though, right? Like,
Basically,
ideally,
yeah.
the person's
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
you give it back to them, right?
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
it's like some crazy
yeah,
expensive
yeah.
iPhone, which I can't
Yeah,
relate to because
yeah.
I'm not an iPhone guy.
It's not that they're not gonna be able to find you.
Yo,
Come find me. I have your phone.
Yeah.
Let me go hit my laptop, put the location on.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Trust me, yo.
so
Like I could have hit that one again too.
our lives are on this pretty much at this point. So like that level of it,
Got him.
Anyways, continue.
I'm just saying the anxiety levels are through the roof right now if you lose your phone, man.
Yeah,
you
for
lose
sure.
everything
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm with my
Yeah.
kids. We go out, right?
That's the best part. At least you were with them. Because the worst thing would ever thinking that if they can't get a hold of you.
Nah, I would get it back before them. But check the story out. So I'm with them. I put it on top of my car. I'm helping my daughter with her seatbelt. They're in the back. All right, cool. Leave it on top of my car. All right. We drive. We
You're one of
drive.
those ones, bro.
Yo, it just happened, bro. It just happened. It happened. We're driving. This guy's laughing at me. Laughing at my face. It's funny, huh? It's funny, huh?
Honestly, Bun, you asked the right question, bro.
It's like,
Because in my head, I'm just like,
you're one of those.
yeah,
You know what's funny though?
You summed it up so perfectly.
Now it's fun. It's funny because
How do
I
you sum
did
it
it
up
the
so
other day.
perfectly? Please add a little bit to that. Give me some more ingredients here.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, because in my, I wasn't articulating, but I was thinking that in my head. I'm just like, it's been done. Like you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like you know, like it's been done.
So I fall into the you're one of them.
Yes.
So what's one of them? Like what else is a characteristic of one of them?
So wait, you didn't even
Give me more of this shit.
You didn't. Okay, wait. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
Let's go.
You put your phone on top of your car.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
You proceeded to I guess buckle up your daughter and right.
Yeah.
All right, and then you got in the car
Yeah.
and you drove off.
Yeah.
And you have the phone on the.
Yeah.
It's been done, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're one of those. I couldn't articulate it, but in my head I'm just like, oh, he did that too.
Okay.
Yo, this guy's over here starting to sweat, eh? Like,
I wanted to understand.
You know, like,
It's all perspective, right? So it's your perspective. I did not take it in like that. I'm like, this guy's already like going in on me. Like, oh, I'm one of those now. Like, what's one of those? Anyway, shout out to Otterbox because they saved my phone, arguably.
yeah, right. Oh, it took a beating?
Yo, it took a beating.
Wow.
Yo,
Took a beating.
I bet.
So I'm making
I bet.
and I swear to God now, like I had an always stop sign, and the guy in front of me was really looking at me different. And I'm like, what's this guy looking at?
Yeah.
And I think he was looking at like, yo, this guy's phone's on his hood. Like now that I reflect back, I
Hold
think
on,
I got
on the
that look.
hood or like
Sorry, not on the hood, like right on top
okay,
of my
on the
driver's
roof,
seat.
okay.
Yeah, on the roof. My bad. And anyway, so I turned there. Now I'm taking a right turn onto Highway 7. And I hear something fall at that point on that turn. And then I look through and I'm like, oh, shoot, what was that? My daughter's like, yeah, what was that? And I see in the rear, not the rear view, but the one on the side mirror. And I'm like, oh, man, I think that was my phone. And I'm praying it's one of those moments where it's not, and I find it somewhere, but it's not. So anyway, I U-turn, go back, whatever. I come back, I see the cover, like the clip on the floor broken. So I'm like, the phone's got to be here somewhere. Phone's not there. I walk back to my car, and there's these two guys sitting in the next car. I ask him, yo, can I use your phone or whatever, right? I pick up his phone, and someone picks up. And I'm like, hey, you got my phone? And they're like, yeah, you dropped it? And I'm like, yeah, I dropped it, right? And I'm like, yeah, I dropped it. So then they're like, oh, you didn't want it? And at this point, I'm like, I see the humor in that. Like, oh, you don't want it? I'm like, shut the fuck up. What do you mean I don't want it, right? I'm calling you for a reason right now. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, my life's on the line here. I really need that thing back. So I don't want to talk too, rough.
too greasy.
Yeah. So I'm biting my tongue.
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
But imagine that. Oh, you didn't want it? With whatever Eastern European accent that was. Right? So then I'm like, where are you guys at? I'm going to come get it or whatever, right? We're at Martin Grove Mall. And I'm like, how did you get to Martin Grove Mall so quickly? Like, I literally just dropped it. Anyway, I'm asking these guys, like, yo, can you guys give me a ride or whatever? They're like, what about your kids? And now it's all like coming into my head. I'm like, oh, shoot, yeah, what about my kids? I'm like, what if I take them with them? Nah, I'm not comfortable doing that. This and that and the third and whatever, right? Yeah. That happens. So then they're like, nah, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't feel, they're two younger guys, like maybe 22 and younger. The kid's like, call them kid. The kid's like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't know what I'm going to be picking up. I'm like, yo, bro, you're picking up a cell phone. It's my cell phone. I'm just going to bring it with me. I'm trying to convince them almost in this whole situation, right?
Yeah.
Nah, they're not comfortable doing it. I'm like, all right, you're not comfortable doing that. And I'm trying to put it into my head. And I'm almost trying to make them feel bad. Like, yo, you're not comfortable helping a guy that is going to go get his phone. Because here's the kicker. I can't start my car without my phone.
Oh,
so
snap.
I can't even maneuver
at
at this point, right? So that's everything right there.
Yeah.
Shout out Falone. So there's a I'm gonna call her a lady, but I'd say girl, like she's younger, right? So her car is parked right beside mine. And at this point, I'm walking to my car. I didn't even know someone was in the car. And I go, yo, this is the whole situation. This is what's going on. I gotta get my kids. My kids are with me. They gotta come with me or whatever, right? I gotta go pick my phone up from Martin Mall. I haven't even heard that mall. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's 12 minutes down the line. Throw them in the car. Boom, we're off. So just like that, I'm having a great conversation with this girl, talking about whatever, psychology, whatever's going on and stuff like that. We pick up the car or the phone on my way back. But I'm just looking at it like, yo, I don't have a big kicker here. There's no big kicker. I'm just happy I got my phone. But I was going to set it up like I had something more to say to that, but I don't. But yo, your life is so on the line with losing these things, bro. But now to the point where I can't start my car. I can't pay for an Uber. I can't really do anything in that moment without it other than potentially wait. Those guys aren't willing to come back, and I don't blame them. It's not their responsibility. This next group isn't willing to help me. It's like, what's the backup?
You know, stressed out I'd be at that point, yo.
Bro.
But imagine your entire life is in your device. Man. Every single, like, man, could you even pay for gas if you needed to right now? Do you even like walk around with the cash?
I don't need gas. But,
yeah. No, but sorry.
Just saying.
Nah. That's what I was trying to reach for.
I don't even know what the gas prices are or none of that. So
wait, you know what? I will just leave it there.
Leave it there.
But come on, like, I just feel like people need to keep cash in your pocket.
They need to come up with I feel like there's got to be a secondary device now that's probably on its way or might even exist. Because I come up with these ideas. What? It's a secondary device that's the equivalent of your phone or everything that you got up there.
Your glasses.
I guess.
It's your glasses.
Yeah.
It's your
It's probably some sort of virtual card or the watch. Like there's something out there.
Bro,
probably,
I see these guys paying with their eyes, bro. Like,
you seen that already?
Bro.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, eh?
Wow.
Joe, those Google glasses and all of that type of stuff that these guys are, trust me, bro.
I know there's chips that literally like implanted within themselves and stuff like that. Like that's not as popular right now, but for us normal folk, we need another card or something to just represent the phone when it's not there.
Nah, I'm straight cash, homie. I'm lying.
But even an Uber, you can't do it with straight cash. You'd have to call up a taxi.
But in this day and age, nobody should be straight cash. Credit card, pay back your credit card, earn your points, use those to your advantage, get things like flights, across the border, wherever you gotta go.
I agree with all that too, right? But I'm just saying, without your phone, you still can't even do an Uber. Even if you got your credit card, that's not enough. You're not gonna like.
Yeah, but how often are you Ubering? You're driving. You're in your car.
I was still talking in the context of
like random downtown people.
No, I'm just saying like losing your phone.
I guess
you don't put your phone on top of your car. You just immediately put it in no matter what's going on, and you keep it clipped up.
The moral of the story is don't be one of them.
Ouch. I'll take
the moral of the story.
I'll take it.
It wasn't. What did you say? Otterbox or whoever saved your
Otterbox.
phone. Otterbox didn't do that, bro.
Shout out.
God did.
And on that note, I think we'll leave it there. We're almost at 4:20. Yeah, I gotta make a one move outside.
Please believe.
For a quick little bit. Chop it up with Knots behind the scenes for a quick second.
I got the phone, baby.
Go fly a kite.
Before we go though, gotta like this incense.
Yes.
Shout out Sense by Stush. Go find her on Instagram. Shout her out. And
took a beating still.
That's what's up.